I actually cannot believe the Indiana Fever didn't make a trade. Like, the way I'm looking at this, like, this roster is not good enough. His roster is not good enough. Like, Caitlin was good today. Wasn't great, but she was good. She was good. Don't get it twisted. She was good today. And Aaliyah was unbelievable. Was that Aaliyah? Jesus. Kelsey was unbelievable. And Kelsey came out with 37. She was unbelievable. But this roster, like how you decided it's better off to stick as we are. Like, the Fever haven't made an in-season trade in like 5 years. I'm not joking. I need to check this. I need to actually check this out when the last time they made an in-season trade was. Check, see if I can get AI. When was the last time the Fever made an in-season trade? Like, I actually... It's like, it's at least 5 years since they made an in-season trade. Like, it goes so far back that it's not even Lynn Dunn, it's Tamika Catchings. Like, it's pre-Lynn Dunn era. But, like, this team's not good enough. They're not good enough. It's as simple as that. And I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're doing. There is no reason to have Raven Johnson on this team when she can actually command value. And I believe Raven Johnson can command value. Straight up. I believe that Raven Johnson commands some value. Like, I don't think she's a negative asset. Like, I think for a lot of this Fever team. I think there's a lot of negative assets here. I don't think Raven's one of them. I think Raven is a positive asset. Like, we talked during the season. Like, in the off season, I talked about, or prior to the season, about how, like, when Maddie Westbeld got put on the dev contract for the Chicago, when Chloe Bibby got released, when when Aicha Coulibaly got put on the dev contract, and I'm like, you need to get rid of Demiris Dantas and put one of them on this contract. And the problem is now is that you went past the wave deadline to keep Dantas, and she's going to play 0 minutes in playoffs. Like, if she has so much value that she needs to be around the team and everything, hire her as an assistant coach. Like, because obviously you can't make her a dev player. Hire her as an assistant coach. It's a weird one because, look, I get it that some teams don't make these trades, but like, the Aces realized we cannot keep starting Kia Stokes last year, and they traded for Nalissa Smith. Did they overpay for Nalissa Smith? Yeah. If you were the Indiana Fever, for me, I think you overpay. You overpay for somebody. Like, there's no reason you could not match what Connecticut gave for Anissa Morrow. And I know Anissa Morrow is probably not the answer. I know that. But you got to do something. Something. Anything. Because right now, the team's not good enough, really, to compete with the Lynx. And just drafting everybody, just taking everybody from South Carolina. Again. It's not going to win you anything. Like, what? Is like, I get it, Lexi Hall, is important for the locker room and everything, but like, she's not good. Like, Lexi Hall, as much as Lexi Hall's value is negative right now, it's going to be so negative in the off season. Like, I don't think people understand how negative her value is going to be in only a couple of weeks. Like, 13 games, Lexi Hall becomes a toxic contract that you have to get off to keep Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. And no one's going to want it, and you could have tried to get on earlier. You could have been in the Camp Brink sweepstakes. You could have been in the Anissa Morrow sweepstakes. Heck, I don't love it. I don't love it. But do you consider Monique Billings for Alana Smith? Because there's a way of getting off. Because I don't know, like, do you think, okay, maybe it'll help us, even though that would be a disaster as well? So, in fairness, people mention that, and I'm like, you know what? I thought about that for a little bit, and I'm like, no, that guarantees you lose Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell next year. That being said, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. They have their team. There just had to be somebody. Like, could you not have got Sika Kone from Atlanta? She's walking for nothing. I get it. Maybe Atlanta don't want to give the Fever or something. But why were you not all over Europe in the off-season? Why were you not, like, doing everything you could? And why did you sign a player to 800k because her and Caitlin Clark played well for Team USA in games they were winning by 60 points? And they're saying, oh, they look great at Team USA all the time. No, they didn't. They hardly saw the floor together against Spain. They hardly saw the floor together against Italy. They literally dominated against Senegal, who, I repeat, might lose to Ireland. Ireland only lost to Latvia, who were pretty good, by 6. Ireland kept France within 20. I think Senegal might lose to Ireland. And our best player, or like our second best player, I shit you not, quit basketball to play a different sport. Our second best player stopped playing basketball to go play another sport. And she had never played before. Went to Australia to play Australian rules football. Our second best player. Like, not ideal. Not ideal. And for people being like, oh, the Fever are only signing players willing to sign, I'm sorry. Like, if you were early on Emma Chikova and you went over to Prague and you said, okay, we really want you. We think you're going to be a bench player, and you're going to eventually start next to Ilya. That's our plan for you. Emma Chikova comes over. Like, all of these cities are big cities in America. Like, these Europeans don't care where they go. They don't care. Like, and everything about this roster, like, you had trade piece. If you're not going to play Maisha Hines-Allen, you could trade her. Like, Maisha Hines-Allen is a really good trade piece. She's 300k expiring. She is 300k expiring. That is a really good contract. Teams are willing to keep that. You might be saying, oh, like, if we trade them, free agents aren't going to want to sign. Well, newsflash, none of them want to sign anyway. Your marquee free agents were re-signing Dantas, massively overpaying Monique Billings and Lexi Hall. Obviously, Sophie Cunningham wants to stay because her money's not necessarily on the court, it's from off the court. Coring Kelsey Mitchell and signing Ty Harris off a year-long injury and Maisha Hines-Allen off a season so bad that she was this close to being out of the league. Like, no one wants to come anyway. We saw with Chicago, if you want to pay an injured Dijonay 600k, she'll go to Chicago. If you want to pay an old Skylar Diggins 900k, she'll go to Chicago. It doesn't matter where you are, what organization you are in. If you are willing to overpay, you're going to get free agents. And at least that's all you've done. You overpaid and got players nobody else wanted. And made zero trades. Made zero trades to make the team better. When clearly the team is... The most annoying thing about this is if this team sucked, it is what it is. This team is this close away from being a legitimate contender. They're so close to being a legit contender, but they're making sure they're sure as hell not going to be now. They're making sure they're not. But yeah, that is a pity.